Hey there, Dr. Courtney King here, and I am so excited about today because this is my favorite thing to talk about. I wanted to show you guys my favorite superfoods, and they are foods we eat every day in my family. They're all very nutrient dense. All of these foods are antioxidant, they prevent cancer, and they are very colorful and beautiful, and all of that matters in your food. So I will tell you more in the email below about what each thing does for you that makes you have a more vibrant, healthy life. But first, I want to talk to you about the ways we eat them in my house to help you get the most nutrients out of each food, because different ways you cook things, different ways you prepare things help you get the best bang for your buck nutrient-wise. So let's start with my first favorite superfood, staple superfood, which is raw local honey. So we're fortunate enough to have our own bees, but look at the difference of honey between spring honey and a late summer honey. Look at the difference in these colors and the smells. This is so rich and dark, and the tastes are very different. And what you want to make sure to do with raw honey is not heat it and don't cook it in things. You want to put it in tea or something, wait till it cools, and then stir the honey in. The next superfood I want to talk to you about is flax seeds. So these golden little seeds here are full of omegas, and they have so many beneficial properties. But what you want to make sure that you do with flaxseed is you want to make sure you grind them right before you eat them. That releases most of the nutrients. You can throw them in any kind of food you want. Baked goods, oatmeal, we put them in everything. But we have our own little special flax grinder that we use right before we eat them. The next one, ooh, this is my favorite, dark chocolate. And yes, it is really good for you. And all the studies I talk about below are based on raw cacao, which is these little nibs here. So not everybody's familiar with these. And I promise, all this stuff is from my house. I didn't have to buy any of this except for these guys. I didn't have any of these. And so these are what the studies are done on. These are 100% chocolate. You can get 88%, you can get 85%. You know, we get different ones all the time. Organic is important, but choose what you like. Some of them have oils added, some of them have almonds. Do what you like. The next, my other favorite superfood is mushrooms, and there's so many that are so good for you, but I wanted the staple superfoods that I eat in my house every day, or every week at least. These are shiitakes. Shiitakes are so yummy. All you have to do is saute them and eat them plain. They can go in any stir fry, they can go in eggs, they can go in anything. You do need to cook them though. You need to cook them really well. You don't want to put these raw on a salad, something like that. These are reishi, and these are dried. So we put them in soups and stews and in bone broths. So I guess next I'll go to bone broth. We make bone broth at least every week. After we make a chicken bone broth. We have bison bones that we get. And look at the different color. This one is a bone broth from a bison, and this is bone broth from a chicken. This one actually just came out of the freezer because we make them and freeze them and use them throughout the week. I drink them plain. I add a little sea salt. They have other veggies in them and reishi mushrooms. Next favorite superfood is green tea. Now, green tea comes in many different varieties and many different forms. So when you're feeling lazy, you can just get a bag of green tea. Totally fine. If you want more bang for your buck, look at this beautiful color here. This is matcha. This is concentrated green tea. This is jasmine green tea. These are called jasmine pearls. And when you put them in hot water, they open up and look like other kind of green tea. And the smell, if you love jasmine, you get aromatherapeutic benefits just from smelling your green tea while you drink it. So another added benefit. My other favorite, and I eat almost one of these a day sometimes, and so do my kids, everybody loves these, is avocados. So I couldn't leave them out. They're beautiful. This one is not ripe. This one is ripe. Let's check it out. Live on TV. Are we going to get a perfect avocado? I think this one is pretty good. Yes. Almost perfect. There's nothing better. Blueberries, why I wanted to bring these up. Blueberries and berries in general are so good for you, but that beautiful blue, dark blue color. A good thing to know about blueberries, since they can get expensive in the off season, is that frozen blueberries are totally fine. They keep all of the nutrients that you need when they're frozen. And so we keep a bag of frozen blueberries. These are frozen blueberries. I didn't go out and buy things. I would have bought some blueberries. We have them every morning in oatmeal on top of yogurt. My kids have yogurt. So blueberries, you can use them frozen. Salmon, everyone knows, the benefits of salmon are unbelievable. However, it has to be wild caught. Otherwise, they add coloring to make it look this beautiful color, and it contains all sorts of toxins and heavy metals and things that you don't want to have in your body. So farmed salmon can actually be worse for you than not eating it at all. Make sure it's wild caught. And last but not least, and possibly my favorite, is red wine. Now, I live in Sonoma County, so I had to include this one because there are so many benefits to red wine. Same problem though, there are very toxic chemicals in conventional red wine growing. Now, many of the vineyards around here don't use the chemicals, but they don't pay to get organically certified. So just ask the farmer if you can. This particular wine is from a very local place in Glen Ellen, and I know that they are certified biodynamic, which is the best organic growing processes ever. Thank you for watching. I'm so glad you guys got to hear about my staples, superfoods that I love, and I hope that you find ways to incorporate them into your life too. If you're interested in more tips like this and meeting other people who are striving to live more healthy, vibrant lives and do it more natural, please join my Facebook group and join the community today.